What was supposed to be a clash of the world's top 12 players turned into one man's personal domination. Zhendong didn't just win the tournament. He made it look like the world's strongest belonged to him alone. 3 million yuan in prize money. Grand Slam champion. World champions. It didn't matter who stood across the table. Zhendong feared no one. With sheer power and consistency, he defended the title 3 times in a row, single-handedly turning the event into his own era. The organizers originally wanted hype, drama, and uncertainty. Instead, the tournament became so one-sided that they eventually shut it down and stopped hosting it altogether. The story began in 2017. Liu Guoyang partnered with Tencent to launch a commercial tournament called The World's Strongest 12. The format was bold. The 12 best players inside Team China would face each other in a brutal round-robin battle. The men's and women's singles champions would earn a direct ticket to the World Table Tennis Championships, along with 1 million yuan in cash. It was exactly what Liu Guoyang had been waiting for. After becoming head coach of the Chinese national team, he wanted to build a program driven by both performance and popularity. This tournament was the perfect stage, and once the competition began, Zhendong crushed the field and claimed the championship. Yet afterward, Liu Guoyang described the victory with just one word: luck.
2017年今年你的运气不错，是吧？如果说没有马龙，是吧，战胜林高远的话，是吧？你可能也得不了第一。但是这次他还挺宠你的。
This might have been the biggest misjudgment of Liu Guoyang's career. If winning once could be called luck, then Zhendong shattered that argument with 3 titles. In 2019, he returned to the tournament once again, and this time, there was no debate. 11 matches, 11 wins, unbeaten from start to finish. Zhendong locked in first place and collected another 1 million yuan prize without breaking a sweat. At that moment, Liu Guoyang fell silent. Was Zhendong really that dominant? And that's when a warning sign began to appear. When one player controls victory for too long, does competition stop inspiring others and start discouraging them instead? By 2020, the organizers looked at the finalists and already knew the answer. Here we go again. Another tournament with no suspense. Zhendong broke through the field once more and advanced to the final, where he met Su Xin. At the peak of the legendary 3 Musketeers, no one feared anyone, except Zhendong. Ask why, and the answer was always the same. He was simply too hard to play. Before 2015, when Fan was still a teenager, the veterans taught him lesson after lesson. He paid his dues again and again. But now, Zhendong had entered his prime. No matter how creative or unpredictable Su Xin played, Fan always found a way to take one more point. In the 4th game, Su Xin reached game point first, leading 10-7. That's when Zhendong's trademark moment arrived. 3 straight points. Score tied. The rally turned into a war of endurance. Su Xin Pu set again. 6 separate game points. And every single time, Zhendong absorbed the pressure and pulled the score back level. When his touch finally arrived, the arena exploded. Even the commentators only gasped in disbelief. Zhendong erased 8 game points and flipped the entire match. He didn't just level the score, he seized control. In the 5th and 6th games, his touch completely caught fire, leaving the people's artist frozen in place. And on the final point, Fan showed no mercy. Trying a behind-the-back shot against Zhendong, that was never going to work. With the match sealed, Zhendong claimed his 3rd 1 million yuan prize. The organizers had hoped to create drama. They wanted fans debating. Was Zhang Jike, the roaring Tibetan Mastiff, more dominant? Or was Ma Long, the only full Grand Slam champion, truly the greatest? But Zhendong rejected every comparison. With the presence of a king, he ruled the world's strongest 12. What was meant to be a showdown among legends was turned into a one-man reign. The tournament became the world's strongest him. Seeing where this was headed, the organizers simply walked away. Because if the event continued, Zhendong wouldn't have been known as Fan the Millionaire. He would have taken far more than that.